Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is AwesomeDemon and welcome back to Fallout 4. Now this may very well be the last episode because, well, that thing behind us is the thing that's going to teleport us into the Institute, and yeah. Now I will say this game has been out for a while, so I know who my son is and that sort of stuff, but if you don't, good. But I've just seen pictures of him and heard that it's him, and so yeah, man, we're really about to end this. And I don't know how well you can hear me because I still don't know where to put the microphone, really. Like how close, how far away, all of that, I don't know it. I think I'm very loud right now, but I don't know if it picks up that I'm very loud or that I'm just normal, or I really don't know. So I also got some more weapons, or went back home and picked some more weapons up. I want to upgrade all of my power armor to F, not D, but well, I need to be like 10 levels high in order to get the blacksmithing rank 4 thingy. And yeah, no. Like, I think there's that. Like, I need to be level 39. I'm level 29, by the way. Only 29. What was that I wanted to do? See, 29, almost 30. But yeah, here. I went home and picked up a minigun, so also I didn't have enough resources to even upgrade them to E. So I only upgraded one leg to E, so yeah. I don't know why I actually kept this with me, but oh well. I took the super sledge instead and upgraded it to stunning. It was the better of the two upgrades I could give it. So yeah. Let's go.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Also, I gotta say, wait till at the end of the video there will be a thing you can vote on what game I should play next. Come on.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers.
Fucking come on, I've done this twice already.
Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to.
Shut the fuck up! What? I didn't even hear what he said.
A little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1.
Dr. Lee is a
Stay
valuable
safe,
asset.
soldier.
If any harm comes to her, I'm holding you personally responsible.
I see those tears in your eyes. I feel so helpless inside. The molecular level. I forgot to go offline theme again. Let's just quickly do that. Okay, there you go. And okay. Eject again, I think. And then just exit. That's seriously all. That's easy.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
It's going down. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no, see, it's going down.
Imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
It's
You
cool.
are here for your son.
Yes. I'll just take these. I kind of need them. Where exactly do I need to go?
Would need the key.
Did I take a wrong turn or something?
Don't have the key. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Uh-huh.
Is it you?
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Where is everyone?
Where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Are you okay?
Sean, are you okay?
I'm kind of
You're
skeptical
not
now.
hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Calm
Sean,
down.
please, calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
I'll smash your face in.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges.
No
Let's
kidding.
start anew. I am...
Father.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
Where's my son?
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated.
He has
than
an
you
amazing
could have
beard. I
imagined.
mean, I
You
gotta
have
be honest.
traveled very far
Look at his beard. It's
and
beautiful.
suffered a great deal to find your son.
I'm sorry. It's just, yeah.
Well,
I mean, he
your
looks quite
tenacity
damn
and
good.
dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right. It really wasn't.
It wasn't right, what they did.
I don't know if you can hear what they're
To
saying.
you, that would certainly seem true.
Yeah.
But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
They needed specimens.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking.
Damn them.
Yes.
Those
The
bastards.
Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was
I'm
human
sorry I'm quiet.
DNA.
There's just
Plenty
a lot
of
of
that
talking,
was
so
available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
It's really you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Huh. Like, it's
Kellogg
complicated.
Let's just say he was more complex than you might think.
After what he's done, I'm surprised to hear you say that. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
The Institute.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future. no matter what those above ground might think of us.
I need your help. Scared of you, doesn't matter. Need your help.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I don't care about the mother. Let's just
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them.
Woohoo!
I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't
Let's
that
go.
what you want?
Yes.
Yes.
Go.
That's what I want.
I know.
Go.
I know you've been
Go.
through so much.
Come on, let's just
I'm
go
pleased
already.
to see it
Stop
has
all the
not
talking.
impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done.
I
You'll
don't care
need
about
time
them,
to
honestly.
acclimate yourself. A chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
It's worth it, sure.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine.
Fuck yeah.
Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people.
Take your
you'll be
time,
working
look
with.
around.
You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
I feel like I over-prepared. Why did you do this to me? Ooh. Wait, where do I need to go? Where? What the fuck? I hate big areas, like big buildings and stuff, because I always get fucking lost in them.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grind?
Ah, the institute. Okay. So I'm just gonna quickly pop back here. Oh, come on.
Almost done.
Oh, damn.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Sure thing, whatever. Where does it need to go? That's bioscience.
These older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know.
Some-
Most of them have lasted
They
long
weren't kidding.
past their projected
You really are
lifespans.
here.
If you
Well,
ask
all
me,
right.
they
I'm
were
Allie.
built pretty well.
Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Find my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be.
Yeah, but I still want to kill
I'll
every
give you
single
a quick
one,
rundown
okay?
of the
So,
facilities
let's just,
division,
yeah.
and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all there's a lot of the work we do.
Kill. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, take your time. Get yourself. If there's anything else you'd like to know about.
Good for now.
Good for now.
Goodbye then.
Goodbye.
Can't argue with that. Even
No,
so,
I'm
ready to see the
just gonna
quality
put
of
it down here then.
There we go. All set.
Unit, you can return to duty.
And transfer the fusion core so they can't fucking
Thanks again.
run away
Of
with
course.
it.
Greetings. As the Institute's
This is fucking
requisition
creepy.
vendor, we provide supplies for your
What exactly do I need to do? Like, what's my quest here? Meet the division leaders.
missions on the surface.
Ah,
How
see,
may
now
I
this
assist
is
you
better.
today?
I need to go up higher. Oh. This was where we came down.
We don't usually welcome outsiders.
think.
I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
What, that I'm the father to the leader of all of this shit? Yeah, fuck off. Okay, let's just quickly,
Remember to keep
no, damn it, there's trees in the way.
Don't recharge. Primary level.
You know what, push. I'll try and go up to the surface and I'll be right back. Well, it seems I'm not allowed to, so let's continue. I need to get up further. How do I do that? Maybe I should take the stairs, you know, the stairs that are right here. That would probably be a good idea. No, I don't need to go up higher. Ah, only this. Ah, okay. I see.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to...
Doc, I wonder how the
Welcome.
Warwick family
So
is
good
doing.
to have you here. Dr.
Young Wally
Clayton
must be
Holden,
close to 10 years
head
old
of the
by now.
bioscience.
It's
I can't...
remarkable that any
I
child
honestly
can
don't care.
survive for so long.
Not one here.
I'm sure it's fascinating, but that's...
Of course. Before you... As the name... Our most... Sure. To that end, we've even started... You probably...
That's
like there's
amazing.
nothing-
Sure, I
I'm...
don't want to listen to this. I'd
I'm
like
not
to.
sure how...
Great. In any case.
Good for now.
I'm good for now.
Let's
Take
just go.
care then.
Okay, I've met with that person. Let's go meet with the others. I can hear shooting.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even
In
testing?
case anyone didn't mention
At this
it,
point, she's just
quiet
doing it for
time
fun.
runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Who exactly do I need to meet with? Hello, you there.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Well, that was productive.
I wasn't aware that I needed authorization.
Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but this is still my laboratory. If you plan to stay down here with us, you need to learn how things work.
Calm down.
Easy. I just want to talk.
About what? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
Sent by Brotherhood, sent to find you.
I've
Sure.
been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
You aren't dead yet. Here to talk. Good intention.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met?
Yeah.
Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I mean,
I might not agree with
you call
everything
him
he
father,
says,
but I'm
I
his
know
father,
he'd
so
never allow
fuck
harm
off.
to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Brotherhood needs help.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Brotherhood values
The
you.
Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Badmouth Institute. I'm following orders.
I was just told to get you to come back.
The Brotherhood wants me back, and the best they can do is send a robot that does nothing but follow orders? Sorry, but you're going to have to do a lot better than that.
The Institute is deceiving you.
So now you're just gonna hurl baseless accusations to get what you want? Come on.
What would
I
it
give
take?
up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the
He's not
laboratory
dead.
sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from
But
the
he's not dead.
Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Virgil's
I
still
know
alive.
this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid
Actually,
the
he's
legwork by
become a super
lying.
mutant.
Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
I'll do it.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Yay, now I can do it. I should have maybe done this first then. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us.
Yeah,
Now, I need to
whatever.
get
Now
back.
shut up. Did she give it to me? I don't know. Let's go!
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana?
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No issues.
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Best for everyone?
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless.
Yeah, I've already
But I gather
killed one.
you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
It's called shoot the motherfucker until it's dead. That's what it's called. It was useless. Got lucky. Doesn't matter. I so just want to say it was useless. Just like I was so good, it was so bad. No, combat
I'm no
experience.
stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run.
It's called being a super
Unless you need somewhere
soldier.
else, I'll get back
Because
to you.
that's basically what I am, let's be honest.
You
Gun training.
mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed. Those who...
Shut up. Okay, good. Let's go! I need to talk to Father even though he's my son. And that really still doesn't make any sense. Let's do this because why the fuck not? Endurance! Just so I can sprint for longer. And... where the fuck is the shit? Oh shit, I don't think I have the one that gets me gets rid of addictions. Oh well. I need to get
I hope I'll prove a useful
get
test subject
pump.
for you, Doctor.
No, sorry. Need to go further up. I think I need to be over there. Ah, damn it. Do this. Just so you can see our face again. Head, whatever. No, I need to go further up.
Sometimes Quentin is
Shut
really
up.
mean to me. But
Little kid, shut up.
my mom says I have to be nice anyway.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
It's amazing.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
Yeah, okay. Free will.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Okay.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Oh fuck, it said meet up with the Quarter, and I honestly thought it said meet up with Connor. I was just... All my mind went to, hi, my name's Connor. I'm the Institute... Oh. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ding! I mean, come on. But it's so fucking far away. Okay, so... I just kind of have a question now. Haven't we technically completed the game now, seeing as we found our son? Which was the whole entire fucking goal of this. We found him, so... What now? You just do mission. I'm gonna complete this one question, then see if there's anything else. If not, then I may just label this as the last episode. So remember to vote at the end. Well, hello there. Holy shit. Legendary. Okay, come on. How much energy do you get? There you go. That's too slow. Okay, let's just do it like this. Holy shit, stop doing so fucking much damage, and where the fuck is Codsworth? Fine. I am a heavy weapons guy, and this is my weapon. It costs $400,000 to keep this thing firing for 12 seconds. There we go. Did I hear Codsworth? Codsworth! Where are you? Codsworth! There you are. Sorry, there's some Raider scum here. I see tears in your eyes. I feel so helpless inside. Oh, my life can be. Yeah, I can't fucking remember the rest of the lyrics to the song. It's a good song. Shotgun shells. Yay! More shotgun shells. Wait, where he be at? What the fuck are you doing all the way back here?
You call this a fight?
So it wasn't the quest to meet up with the Corsair.
You must be the Corsair I'm supposed to
There we
be.
go.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Sounds like you're in fight-capable hands, sir.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
Reclaim the rogue synth. Oh, hell yeah. It's smashing time! Catchphrase! I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I mean, I have a hammer. A rocket-propelled hammer. And I'm in a big suit of metal power armor. I mean, come on! All I need now is a fucking gigantic shield. Smashing! Catchphrase! Motherfucker! Just blew my pants right off. Die, motherfucker, die. Titty, 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 titty. Die, motherfucker, die. Oh, hello! Who blew my pants right off? Okay, this is actually really handy, just being able to see where all of them are. Fuck off. No. I'm fucking Reinhard. Why does it keep swinging? Oh, there's someone all the way out there. No. 3? No. 4. There you go. Smashing! Catchphrase! I'm sorry, that's just my favorite. Just a big buff German man going catchphrase! I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Sure thing.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
But I don't.
Sir.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Thanks. Oh, he got me saying that. That's awesome. So, go here. Oh, hello.
Well judging by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of the Institute. Just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Awesome. You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me?
Have I?
Shit, they did something to him. Take them out. Whoa.
Smashing! This is so fucking fun. I wish I'd used. Sorry, Cartwright. I wish I'd used this fucking rocket-propelled hammer earlier. That's fucking awesome.
This is X688, ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592.
Damn, that still looks cool. So, let's go back.
Got it.
Let's just quick save. No, just in case. Ooh, telephone. You used to call me on my... No, wait, that's cell phone. Is that one? I don't fucking remember.
Detecting sentient. Alert level elevated.
My health is almost gone. It's gone. Holy shit. That got way too fucking close. Also, it completely fell down, so... Yeah.
Contact.
No. It's an Assaultron.
Running close quarters subroutine. Engaging distance. Programmed to efficiently engage human combatants.
Fucking hell. They deal so much damage with that beam.
Nice.
That was fucking easy. It was the first fucking word. Okay, deactivate turrets. There are any left to deactivate? No. Stop it! Remote door control. Open door. Okay.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Took you long enough to find that evidence.
I'm afraid it's bad news.
Since when do you know what I consider bad news? Just let me hear it. They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, but now, if they... I'll make my... Tell...
Okay, good.
If you ask me.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Glad it's over.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims up like trophies.
Well, we can do, but enough about it. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. While you were away, you'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go on.
Visit my quarters. I know I've been very quiet, but it's just so I can cut a lot of shit out. So the video doesn't become fucking long as hell. Sorry.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
Talk it out.
I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well? They're crazy.
They're crazy. Thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be, usually they are. I'm afraid we have learned the...
Sounds simple.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully.
Right.
But it's we also don't...
I'll act quickly.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact...
I gotta fucking hell. Inform the Brotherhood. Ooh. There's gonna be drama! This quickly gonna go up repair.
Virgil?
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Still looking.
Still looking for it.
It should be in my old lab, in the bioscience division. Please, hurry.
Protect and serve.
Find virtual serum. Is it now a quest or something, please? Ah, yes, here. Fucking finally. I'm gonna go back and just quickly find the serum, because I really like Virgil. Aha, here it is. No. There we go. Easy done it. Virgil!
Virgil.
I'm running out of time. I need that serum.
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
So, what's that at?
I dare say my senses are picking up quite the smell.
It seems to have matured nicely.
It must be pleasant for you, sir.
That's good.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. All right.
By testing it, aye.
Here we go.
You can do it, Virgil!
And now, we wait.
It'll work.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Okay, so this episode may be very fucking long, but it's a final one. Like, I will make this episode the fucking final one, no matter how long it's going to fucking take me. So let's go talk to the Brotherhood.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
She's on our side.
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight.
Will do.
You don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Okay, no. I
have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
I received the information from the Institute itself.
And you've done the right thing by reporting this to me directly.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well done, soldier. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismissed, soldier.
Maybe it was a bad idea to inform the Brotherhood. Oh well. Woohoo! Oh yeah, I still love that. So fucking awesome.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
Self-confidence.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I build too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness.
That
Come.
after
Right.
in the mean so.
It'll win the war. Sure thing. Whatever. I don't even listen to this.
That, I'm sure you've noted.
Level up again, I think. Now, let's go to Bunker Hill.
Well, that monument has seen better days. I don't suppose there's a... Someone went through a great deal of trouble to fortify this place.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. The situation appears... We move in.
Confident.
Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, the synths of...
The Institute would put...
Here are the recall codes.
Uh-huh.
SRB intelligence report. The mission's parameters just changed. I'm going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Oh shit, that's so brutal.
John, think anything good?
So, how exactly do we get in?
Picking up hostile life signs.
I brought the Brotherhood of Steel here, so, we'll see. Legendary Synth Strider, holy shit. Oh look, who left the door open? Smashing! Oh, that's right here. Holy shit. Hey, Brotherhood of Steel guy, can you just kill every single one in here? That's not me. He's shooting me through the fucking wall. What a cheater. Railroad heavy, he has a skull. Whatever. Smashing catchphrase. Yeah, you messed with the wrong big German buff dude who actually looks quite good. Ah, he was there. Is he still alive down there? Holy shit!
One day I'd like to not get shot.
You killed it.
Target detected. Curious. Has visibly no life signs detected. Combat initiated.
Here they are.
God, it's a courser.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
A regrettable occurrence.
All right, Synth.
Please.
Really go, reset code, violence.
C322 initiate. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y950.
Oh, you.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633 initiate.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated.
Since combat initiated.
Holy shit! The Brotherhood of Steel member died, so one of the Institute people just picks up his fucking minigun. Holy shit. Just picks up the minigun and uses it. Holy shit, the Institute is much fucking more awesome than I thought. How do I get out? I can't remember. This way? Yeah, this way. He's just going at it. Ah, there he is. Hello, Sean. My name's Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. I keep wanting to say Institute.
Son.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
You have to be different.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive.
They kept me alive, too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but
Great camera
manage to
angle.
find me. Extraordinary.
You let me out?
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me.
Yeah, okay, shut up. I still love you.
Sean.
I still love you.
I still love you.
I can see that you do.
Sorry. No, I'm not. That's a lie. Again, almost every time I say sorry, I'm not really sorry.
There are greater... The synths have been... I hope you weren't at too much.
Worth it.
There's always a risk.
I mean, I had the Brotherhood of Steel there. One of them were just downstairs in a power armor with a fucking minigun killing every enemy. And then the Institute killed him, took his minigun, and killed every enemy left.
This is a token of my...
I mean, that's pretty damn brutal.
It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
I felt kind of like an outsider here. But I don't quite know what it is. Maybe the fact that I am heavily armored in comparison to them.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. Phase 3, it will ensure.
Important.
Sounds like an important...
That's... The reactor is... And to how...
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao. While I'm not overly
I don't care, just finish already.
Now, Dr. Holdren. I'm sure.
No, can't be serious.
Help you.
There must be something we...
The only thing we can talk more. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy. You can't be serious.
Oh, shit.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard.
Fuck yeah!
This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Unit B592 is...
I've forgotten how to stand up. Yes. I actually forgot how to stand up.
I had no idea.
I know this is... Well, it's a lot to take in at once.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do it.
I can do the job.
No, I
Of
can't!
course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna end the final episode here. And yes, this is the final episode. I know there's still some missions and stuff to do. But I just can't be bothered, honestly. I've been sitting here recording for a little over 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's already way too long for me. I need to be doing other stuff. So, I will be ending this here. And there will be, like, one of the cards up in the corner should come out with other games that I can start a new series on. Man, a lot of shit happened. We just became the leader. We found our son. Let's see. We did some stuff for the Brotherhood. We geared up. We became Reinhardt. Let's see. We killed raiders. Got synth back to the Institute. We beat the living shit out of the railroad. We saw some person from the Brotherhood of Steel in power armor with a fucking minigun, fucking wreck shit, then get killed by Institute, and then one Institute member picked up the minigun and killed shit, and yeah. Man! Fucking hell, a lot of shit happened this episode! So this episode is most likely longer than any of the other episodes, just because of how long I've been recording for, and yeah. Ooh, and we also gave Virgil the serum, yay! But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, hit that like button down below and leave a comment. And if you're new to my channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and click the little bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. There will be a question card thingy up in the, what is it, right corner, with other games that I can start a let's play on. Let's see, there'll be probably be XCOM 2, Borderlands, one of the 3 games. I have 1, 2, and pre-sequel. Let's see, and Subnautica 2. Maybe Terraria, I'm not quite sure on that though. And, yeah, no, that's basically them. Slay the Spire 2, but I'm live streaming that, so, yeah, that's basically it. So, yeah. Bye! I want my keys go.